Testing. Welcome to episode 197 of Beauty Magazine. The Sims 4 story of a once thriving, now struggling fashion magazine. Our story features Sims 4 gameplay. Sometimes we do some building. Sometimes we use a website called flipbook to pretend to make magazines using images and pretend articles and whatnot. And occasionally we play American Truck Simulator also. We pretend that one of the Sims characters is the truck driver who's driving that truck. In our story, it is early 2008. It is currently April, May-ish of 2008. We are working on the June 2008 issue, which will be a wedding-themed issue. The year's 2008. The magazine was founded in March of 1998, so the magazine is 10 years old. However, in 2004, the magazine was merged with another magazine when the two different publishers were bought out by a different publisher, and Simon Barnes of Regency Publishing likes to downsize things after he acquires them. So he bought out the two different magazines, the other one being Blush and Bloom. And then he called all the Beatrice and the other two from the other magazine, I Am a Oldervich and Faison Beach, called them all into his office and said, Beauty Magazine's got more sales, so we're keeping the name Beauty Magazine, with Beatrice being in charge. But she's going to be in charge of the other two. They'll be the two seniors under her. Well, that didn't quite work very well because they just butted heads, and Beatrice's magazine is, even though it's called Beauty Magazine, is not like other magazines. Or at least it wasn't intended to be. It wasn't intended to be the celebrities and only models, and she wanted it to be about individual beauty and the ideas of very many different things could be beautiful, not just the most glamorous things. And she struggled because she had to keep arguing with those other two about how the magazine should be, and she finally had enough recently and fired them and replaced them with Jocelyn Lattimore, who had just graduated college. She was an intern at the magazine, and she just did so well that Beatrice didn't want to let her go. She's like, I want to hire you. I want you to take over the managing editor role. And then when she fired the other one, it's like, hey, can you do this one too? I believe in you. It's two different jobs. I'm going to pay you both of the salaries. So, yeah. But she's finally got her way and trying to have the magazine go back the way she wanted it. But she was recently diagnosed with cancer. She's been taking time off from the magazine. She's not told anybody at the magazine that she's doing this. She's just been taking time off. And that in itself is strange because she never really was taking time off. But the publisher, Simon Barnes, well, he called her into a meeting recently and said, hey, get the sales up or else you might not have a magazine, because he's looking to buy out some other magazines and once again downsize. It's like, buy out all the competition and then get rid of them. That's what he keeps doing. And she's like, we got to make money. If you're not making money, you won't be kept. So she's struggling with that, on top of having to battle her cancer. And she's having to trust that her people at the magazine are going to put out good magazines and get those sales up, because she just doesn't have the energy at the moment to help out and tell them about this. But Jocelyn was also called into a meeting by Simon Barnes, and he told her about needing to get the sales up, and she's eager to do it with what she's been doing lately. So without knowing she needs to do her job, she's eager to do her job. And she recently had an incident. Well, during that meeting, a rival named Gloria Downing came in and basically the next day pulled a practical joke bullying move by, after inviting Jocelyn to lunch at a fancy restaurant, stood her up, and turns out that she possibly had no intentions on coming anyway, because she had gone to a meeting in Paris. So basically trying to embarrass Jocelyn by having her show up to some fancy restaurant that there was no way she was going to get a table or anything without the fancy person showing up. It's like, you're not a VIP, you're not going to get a table. So with all that being said, right now, because I've been putting a little bit of pressure on myself for the past few episodes here, episode 200 is coming. And I was hoping that I could get Misty here in the red. I was hoping I could get her wedding to take place in episode 200. However, I'm working both of my days off this week. Today was one of them. And Saturday would be my other. And, well, let's see. 197, 8, 9. Yeah, Friday night looks like episode 200. So I'm working till 3 o'clock tomorrow, but I might be tired because I'm getting up at 5 a.m. Tonight's episode's not going to be able to go too much past midnight because I have to get to bed. So we really... And then I work late. I work closing shift until 9:30 on Thursday. So that doesn't give me a whole lot of time because I work till 9:30 on Thursday, which means I'd be getting home like right now. And then I have to work the morning again on Friday, which means I could only do like maybe a 2-hour stream if I jump in here right away while I'm eating my dinner. So I don't know. I don't know how or when we'll be doing episode 200, but it's going to be really difficult to have a big, fancy wedding on episode 200. But as I mentioned yesterday, we are on a countdown. One way or another, Misty and Wally are going to get married soon and have the big to-do because we're doing the wedding issue. Yesterday we had Caroline. She was starting to, teach herself how to make the wedding cakes, and I had her max out all of the cooking skills. She's got cooking, she's got baking, she's got gourmet, all maxed out. So I had her making the wedding cakes just so that we've got one of each. Just making a collection. Caroline is the sim of honor. I was looking back at the episode that we were looking at yesterday when they got engaged in front of the Love Guru at the Romance Festival. At that time, they asked the guru to be their officiant. Natasha is currently possibly not a love guru anymore because when Timothy Brooks, the former nanny, well, still a nanny, went to one of the romance festivals, he started dating her and they moved in with each other. So that might have kept Natasha from being a love guru anymore because they've had other people being the love guru now at the romance festival. But that means our officiant is not going to be Valentina, even though we want her to be. Or at least currently. Because I have a possibility with that. All right. I don't know if Valentina is going to be the person or not. So, but it's Natasha McFadden, Guru Natasha M. Let's put it in blue so we can... And then... Because Valentina is Misty's friend from being a kid, but we did ask the guru to officiate the wedding when they got when I looked back at that episode this morning or whatever it was, and right after they were right after Wally was like, in your face, I'm just going to ask her to, marry me. I had him or her like, hey, You marry us when the time comes. So let's see if I can find that spot too. We were on episode 23. Okay, so oddly enough, this was also when, I'm pretty sure this is when Caroline met Brooke. Not, I mean, this is Jocelyn here, but right before this, when they were still over at Honey Pop, I believe this is when Brooke and Caroline met each other, and they're now married with 4 children, all four brand new children, newborns. I apologize for the volume because we're listening to an old video when I do this. Okay, I'm trying to find the spot where we asked her to be the officiant. Yeah, so we asked her to be. Asked about your current relationship. Wait, no, how about no. Better yet, him. What do you think now? You think I got myself a winner? Huh? In your face. Okay. You just really? Really? Is it fight day yet? Can we fight with her? Is the festival over? Did we do that? All right. Joining in. And that was a really cool idea you had earlier about the interviewers going out. There is in the debug, there's even a news van. You can, like, park that at your Sim's house. Out it. Oh, wait, first of all. It's a blue-colored news van. Oh, it's a new day. Okay. And it's a new week, so I can't click on it. So then we finally found where the thing was, because I was being an idiot and didn't see it the first time. About the festival. I don't remember seeing it. It probably popped up and I might have deleted it. But, no. It's a blue-colored news van. Anyway, I found the thing. They got engaged in front of her after she was telling him he didn't have a good future. His love future wasn't that good. He's like, I'll show you. I'm standing right in front of her. Okay, so you're gonna ask her about it. Oh, wait, first of all. Damn right we did. She ain't gonna be crying any sad tears tonight. She gonna be happy. Now maybe you might be crying. Pause. I didn't notice this right away because I guess we had asked her again. And this time she had said something nice, a match made to last the ages. I didn't see this right away. I wish I would have. But at some point we asked her to be the officiant. Like, we're gonna show you, you doubting me, we're gonna, we're gonna show you that we got a future. Actually, no. How about you? You ask her. Stop chatting and talk. No. Talk. Alright, you asking her now? Okay, she said it's a match made to last. Now I noticed. Now is she gonna say something different to her? Yeah. I see a back massage in your future. Yep. Well, we can accommodate that. Yeah. I'm watching an old episode, so that's why you got two different versions of me talking. And echoes and all that, if there are any. That didn't work. Come on, throw the pedals. It went away. Throw the pedals. I just want to see the part where we asked her to be the officiant. Who better than the love guru to, be the officiant of the wedding? Yeah. So we did do that. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to be able to get the big wedding done in the next few episodes. It's just not going to happen because I don't have enough time. If I could have been off today, then maybe. Hey, Daniel. Come on, the time goes too quickly here for you to keep chatting with her. Stop talking to her and do what I asked you to do. Where's she going? Who's this? Fatima Hunt. Okay, I don't think we know her. You introduce yourself. Let's everybody get some security before. Security? Do they have blankets available? I need a security blanket. Looks like I went and got coffee or something. All right. What did we do after that? Come on. What did we do? Oh, I took a picture. Okay, well, where was that picture? Did I move that picture? I think we moved that picture to a different folder. Where's my festivals folder? Yep, that's what we did. This was their, so February 11th is when that episode was. So, I wanted to talk about that. Alrighty. Yeah, it can be a little bit difficult doing two different channels. I haven't really tried it. I haven't really tried it myself, but at some point, if I ever had to, like, you know, if I had a reason, that would be that would be different. It's like I look at Colonel Failure, and he's got his main Colonel Failure channel, and then he's got the Electro Sports stuff where he plays all the sports games, and it's like, well, his main channel has a lot of people on it, and he's got subscribers and members and Patreon people and this and that and the other. And then I go over, like today he was doing a Brutal Ball live stream, and it's like he only has a small amount of people that tune into that. But unless he openly tells you constantly on his main channel that he's got this other channel, it's really hard to find out that he's got that channel. It's not like, I mean, you almost have to, in every video, put a mention in the description, at least, that you've got a second channel, so that people know to look at another channel. It's like, hey, if you like this content and wish to see the other content, go to this link. Like if you like my truck driving stuff, I do it on this channel. But if you like my basketball games, it's on the other channel. Well, you have to kind of let people know that stuff constantly. And I would have to do that too if I had a second channel. I mean, it's like when I was doing hair, and I'd be on Facebook, and I have my main Facebook page where I'd have to post publicly, hey, I've got appointments available, and then I got to go into my Facebook group where I try to get everybody to go into so that they can keep up with all of my announcements. And it's like, but I'm still having to post both places if it's something like, hey, I've got an appointment available today or tomorrow. And then I have to remember, who is or isn't a member of the group, because they may not have seen what I posted in the group. Even though I tried to get everybody to join the group, they may not join the group. And it's hard to, it can be hard to keep up with that sometimes. And I did that stuff for 10 years, and it's hard. And if my channel were a little busier and I was, I could see having to do a lot more stuff too. As it is, there's things that I want to do that I forget to do. I'm kind of spoiled by, I just go on here and I click this and go like that, and it's like, okay, well, it's got the description from the previous video. All I got to do is pick a time, change the number on here, change the number in here, and I'm good to go. But that's only in there if the stuff's there. And it only matters if that's the last one that I did. If I'm streaming something else, well, then I gotta have, I gotta have all these text files with saved descriptions and, like, that's why I've got so much clutter, It's like the description for Wish You Were Here, and then I got all these different thumbnails, and anyway, the main thing is knowing what your channel is. That's why, I used to be Purple Bubba and then the number, and, well, the number means something to me, but it don't mean anything to anybody else. And it had nothing to do with gaming. So, but I'm Purple Bubba. I've been Purple Bubba since 1998. It's my friend Cheryl's favorite color was purple, and mine was green at the time. And I was there. I'm not come right out and say it. That was a Match.com or something like that at the time. I was trying to do the free trial thing, and you get like a free trial, but then it would expire, but then you could get another free trial if you used a different email. So I kept changing. Okay, well, now I'm Green Bubba. Now I'm Purple Bubba. Now I'm this Bubba. Now I'm that Bubba. It's just... And originally, in a chat room where I met the Home Arts chat room, which oddly enough, or not oddly enough, Hearst Magazines, which I believe that's... I think they had Red Book and Cosmopolitan, I think, is one of theirs. Who was Hearst Magazines in 1998? Yeah. They had Cosmo, Red Book, Good Housekeeping, Harper's Bazaar. And basically, I had just gotten online, and I was trying to look and see what was online and all that as far as magazines go. And I popped onto their website, and they had a chat room called Home Arts. And I was thinking, is this going to be talking about beauty things or whatever? And I get in there, and no, it was just normal, everyday people, couples, and, and they just talking about whatever. And it was kind of family friendly in there. They had a kind of like YouTube has here. With sometimes they have the night bots or whatever, the cloud bots that keep people from swearing. Well, they had it was called a Ha Mom, and well, people would ask me what kind of dog I had, and I'd go to say, well, he's part Cocker Spaniel and part Lhasa Apso. And I would get warned for saying cocker. Or I'd go to talk about my job where at the time I was making gears for aircraft. It's basically a tool and die type place. But I'd talk about how, I can't make any scrap parts. Well, scrap contains the word crap in it, so I would get warned. Same with the word scrape. But anyway, that's where I met Cheryl, in that chat room my first day. And we became like friends, and because I have never been the type to want to be breaking up anybody. If I'm going to find somebody that's meant to be, fine. I hope they're single, because I don't want to be breaking up couples, and so I tried to make it, look, I'm like a brother in here. I'm like a brother. I'm not here to break up any couples. I'm not here to date people unless they're single. None of that. And so Cheryl would refer to me as the purple brother or the green brother, and she's my purple sister. And after using Purple Bubba, well, what happened was a month or so later, the chat room had an upgrade, or they did some sort of upgrade, and when I went to relog in, I could no longer use B_Bubba, so I had to use a new name, so I started using Purple Bubba. And that's when I became Purple Bubba. And then it was like years later, doing like Googling my name to see, what websites are popping up that I've been on and whatnot. Well, unfortunately, there's something called Purple Bubba Kush that has to do with marijuana, and I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do marijuana. I have nothing to do with that crap. Now, if you're somebody that needs that for pain relief and whatnot, that's fine. If you don't need it for pain relief and you're doing that crap around your kids, shame on you. It's bad enough that people have to come in the grocery store, because they legalized recreational use here in Michigan. So there's nothing that you can't do anything about somebody coming in reeking of that shit. I don't care that they have it. It's just the fact that I gotta smell it. And then it bothers me. And I'm trying to work. Anyway, I need to get back to the episode. I don't have a lot of time tonight, so I've got to get back to this episode. But yeah, if that's what you want to use as the name, I mean, that's who you are. I mean, that's, as far as I know, you're Daniel Fryer, so. Just put something in your description that describes what mostly you're playing, and you like to play the trucks, you like to play sports, you like to, if you like to use the mods, if you like to, use the different trucks, whatever it is you want to put in there. I mean, I'm no expert at YouTube. I'm slow growing. I'm not trying to press my. I'd rather have the 200 people on my channel that chose to be here than 2,000 that never come around. I don't want to make money off of a number. You know, I just want people here who are enjoying being here, and you know, hopefully I'm not annoying them with my singing, and you know, here I am doing a flashback, but I go on the assumption that maybe nobody was around back in February when I posted this episode, so I like to keep telling the story. And that's the whole point, is it's the story. So here we go. Love Guru is supposed to be the officiant. At some point, they're going to announce the engagement to everybody. Okay, that's a book. What were we writing? Cool. I forgot I had that. That's because they stack the frickin' books in the inventories, and you can't, without taking all the books out of your inventory, you can't see what you got. Okay, so that's one. Well, you can't do that. There, yeah, gush about your partner. There you go. Let's try that. You know what? Yeah. In relationship articles when she's barely even had a boyfriend. Right. Somebody doing nothing right now. Odie, you're just chatting with everybody. You're chatting. You're just ecstatically chatting. Anyway, a few episodes back, about a week ago, we went to the Romance Festival for the first time. This here is Misty Miles. She's our. Okay, I'm not going to rehash what I just rehashed just because I'm rehashing it. And you get a happy, and you get a happy. Yeah, everybody gets a happy. All right. All right. I just wanted to make sure that we saw that the love guru, Natasha McFadden, is supposed to be our officiant. Okay, now in the meantime, I pop in here. We had Caroline making the cakes. She's supposed to be the sim of honor. She's the best friend. And this is Caroline's wife, Brooke, who she met on that day that Misty and Wally got engaged. Brooke Water Creek is a sim that I made 7 or 8 years ago when I first got the game. To be a singer, Three years ago, when I first started posting videos, I posted some old videos that I had taken of her. So this was 7 years ago. Okay. Sorry if that's loud. And then I had another video from when she was better. Yeah, so yeah, that's some of my old videos. Before I had a YouTube channel, they're like, I had posted these on like my Facebook page way back then. Just to, hey, look, I play The Sims sometimes. And I have one where Mr. Bean was acting like Mr. Bean. Yep. That was totally Mr. Bean. And then I had him being a police officer. Anyway, however, when I added this version of her, I think I added the early version of her, and not the one that had good singing already. I don't remember for sure, but and she's only just now got to level 9 on the singing. So, oh wait, I'm wrong person. Okay, she's now level 10 singing. Anyway, so we were making the cakes yesterday. We got these done, and these done, and these done. So then the question is, what do we have for the rest of these? There are... Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 heart-shaped cakes, which means that's more than one display. There are 5 of the Beachies. Looks like there's 7 of those. Yeah. Well, it really don't matter because, you know, if we're gonna do a cake, it's gonna be the biggest cake. So, do we have a red one though? No. They don't have a red one. Wait, this is 4-tiered also. So what was... That's only a 2-tier? Yeah, those are only a 2-tier. I mean, they're 2-tier, but they're like really big tier. Okay. Alright. I realize this is my classroom, but I'm gonna yeah, let's make sure that we keep the okay, alright. So the first section was these. And then the next section was these 2-tiered ones. And these 2-tiered ones. And then we started working on these. Don't do that because then, well, what does it matter? Nobody's coming in here right now. Alright. So then... You really gonna make all these cakes? Yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna be able to get the wedding done in episode 200. But there are some other things I want to do also. I don't have the time to have a long episode tonight and tomorrow and the next day because of work schedule. If I could have had today off, then we could have had a really long episode, and I could have went all night and blah blah blah. Well, not all night, but but at the moment I got to work in the morning, and so this one can't go very long. So the wedding may or may not happen in episode 200. But we are working our way towards Wally and Misty getting married. At some point, there will be, I will have the big wedding. There will be whether I let the game do its thing or I micromanage everything or not remains to be seen, but we're going to find out. We're going to see what's going on, and we'll find out what we're doing. All right, let's... So for now, we're going to make some cakes. I'm going to get my music going, at least for me to listen to make sure I'm staying awake. All right, let's make all the heart cakes. And you just keep doing your guitar thing there, girl. So maybe I'll make a goal of, since they met each other in episode 11, try to have the wedding by or in episode 211. A 211 in progress? Yeah. They're gonna steal each other's hearts. Yeah, that makes sense. You've had 200 episodes? Well, here's the funny thing about that. Yep. So they met each other in episode 11. Then episode 23, when they got engaged, took place on 2/11. So, if we wait till episode 211, so be it. 211, when they steal each other's hearts. I second that emotion. Oh, sure, you go over there to do the baking now, huh? You couldn't just use the one next to here? Oh, man. And now she's wiped. Yeah, you do that anyway. This game, this whole thing is all probably glitched because it's such a big lot with a lot of move objects going on in this particular lot. So. Well, if you're going to do that, at least make sure you're over here where I can see you. Just in case. Where? Caroline, where'd you go? Really? You gonna make me delete all the ovens, ain't you? And then you're gonna make me delete all the counters and. God damn it. I don't give a shit about my damn bank statement, okay? If I want to look at my bank statement, I'll go online and look at it. You know, isn't it amazing? You go like paperless and then they just keep bugging you with stupid emails and crap? Like, hello? I already know that I'm paperless. I'll check the shit if I need to check it. Your statement is now available. Yeah, okay, well, you ain't got to keep bugging me about it. Oh, I like being on this lot, but you know, it's very nostalgic for me. But at the same time, that's the other thing with World Without You is my save file was getting very buggy because of all the cheats and everything I was doing. Um, One of the big problems is I tried editing a sim after I had made them in Create a Sim um, to get rid of one of their traits, something like that, and I made it work, but it seems like after I did that, the whole game was all glitchy. I think that's what did it. This is not really what I want to do right now, but it's like I gotta get through this. I mean, it'd be nice if I could go to where Caroline lives and do it there, but then I'd have to play with the babies. I'm not, I'm not, right now is not the time for me to be playing the 4 baby challenge. Oh, you changed outfits again, huh? How about you put your regular outfit on, okay? You. I want you back in your regular outfit, too. Or at least the outfit with, it's the whatever festival, was that Geek Con or I don't know, is that Romance Festival? Whatever one that is, the lanterns. Oh yeah, we gotta redo the Come on, girl. Put that cake down and decorate it. Oh, I must have gotten rid of whatever was wait a minute, there. It's your turn to pay the bills. She paid them the other time. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, don't do that one. Oh. Here, flavorize that oven. Stop. Stop. So Caroline's the sim of honor. She's also making the cake. I don't know which cake yet, but I kind of want to make a red cake. It's probably going to be one of these or a couple of these or I don't know, but honestly, I wanted one of them big tall ones, but there's no red one. So maybe when we get to those, we'll see one that I like. Hey, look, it's a Twinkie cake. That's basically what that looks like, is a round Twinkie. No, you need more than that. Yeah, it's much better. I wish you could get this one in, like, more tiers. No more tears. Enough is enough. Do, 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 do. Enough is enough. Oh, sorry. Little Babs and Donna. And maybe we'll do some of that. I am going to have to get up and go get my coffee warmed up in a second. I'm just going to have to. Bling. I think that's all of them. No, you didn't make the dark one yet. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you had 6 of those kind. Yeah. This is kind of getting old. Yeah, I know. I mean, here's the problem. We've got we have several layers to the Granville Theater. Here, let's take apart my science room a little bit. What are you going to do to Tiffany's house? Nothing. We're going to leave that alone. That's Tiffany's house. Oh, and then there's the strawberry plants. Yep. They're grape plants. Oh, yeah, you're right. The other house had the strawberry plants, right? Yeah. Okay, well, let's get rid of whatever the hell these things are that are. I think you might have those as part of the truck. Yeah, that's what it was. They were part of the truck. Yeah, yeah. And then we'll do that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. There's the cafeteria. Yeah. Can I pick you up and get rid of you? Because I'm really getting tired of you just hanging around here. I know it's a community lot, but... Oh, wait, you're not alone. Okay, I'm sorry. Somebody else is here now. Okay, y'all can keep each other company then. Hey, if you're gonna be in the creative writing class, you better get to writing. I don't care Miss Kimbrough ain't here. She's upstairs somewhere. Actually, no, she isn't, because we're not on that lot. No, we're not. No, we're not. We went to the Granville Theater, not the... Yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind. We were going to do this at the Culinary Academy, but we're not there. Um, all right. I want you. Oh no, I don't want to do that because then we have to. If I could just tell you to go home, it'd be one thing, but you can't leave the room. Well, actually, you're an idiot. Of all the people, it's one of yours. You can do this. Now, go home. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this. At least not tonight. I think I might just have her go finish the rest of these Ecna magazine building. The only problem with doing that is then I gotta interact with people at the magazine building. I don't know. I need to take her somewhere where she can do this and not be all. It's not where it's not as glitchy. Granville Theater building here is just too glitchy. What's your problem now? Oh, let's smell the fridge. Get on with it, girl. Come on. Put the cake down, decorate it. That probably would have been a good one for Debbie's wedding. Yeah, but I don't think we had the wedding pack yet. I don't remember if we did. Alright, can we put those in our inventory and go somewhere else to do this? I like doing it here and it's all nice and everything, but we need to just go somewhere and do this quicker. Alright, where are we gonna go? Let's go to Tartosa. And maybe for now we'll go to the basement of the tiered cake building that I made yesterday. That's probably a good place to put a bakery. Let's bring her with us again. Yeah. It's a bakery. It's a bakery underneath the wedding venue. Come here, or inside of it. Oh wow, there's a new achievement. Okay, well, we don't have to put a door on this. Fireflies are a wedding venue item? Wow. Interesting. Anyway, doesn't have to be the basement. And we could open it up a little bit by using those things if I wanted. Alright, now we got lots of room in here. Not sure if I want that or not, but let's put some lighting in here. Alright. This is not a school, though. They're going to have top-of-the-line appliances here. Is that what you want? I really don't care at this point. I just want to get on with this. There's a community lot, so we can use... And then displays. The question is, how many can I put in each one? I don't like putting them... These are not tall enough. That's why I don't like them. They stick out the top of it. Alright. Hey, they light up. Cool. I'm not sure how many of these we'll need, but we're going to start off with 20. That's what you think, yeah. Okay, those are exactly lined up with each other. It just doesn't look like it. We need to decorate the interior. Otherwise, she's gonna be like, oh, yuck, it's ugly in here. Let's just take this. All right. Oh, we got one.
Oh, fishy. Bobby nerds. Figwemi Datsu. Ah. Whibs. Benarla Deroy. Blish. Bina Garza. Flib. Sarabi. Hana Den. Oh, Zombo. Peru. Ah. Wamba boy Yambalala.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my coffee warmed up. When we come back, we'll try to start zipping this out on a less glitchy lot, I hope. I'm kind of glad I came up with this anyway. That's might as well make the cakes inside of a cake. So yeah, we are not setting the deadline for the wedding to be episode 200. The wedding will be currently the deadline. I want to have the wedding in episode 211. That gives me a chance to plan for it, get things done, get these cakes made, and not be rushing because I only got 3 episodes to go. Yeah, let's do that. Really annoying. Okay. And then we had the 2-tiered. And then these were able to fit all in one. Okay.
Morongi? DZ Bodna. Oh, but toy Skiba. Ah, Horsley. Nimanu Freeba. Bethate Shamagra. Grinoi Hoity. Biba Desu. Stebu Plebo. To be sure. True. Skipperao. True. Yes. Dishaw. Tribna Fennet. Yalig. Moobna. Tigawa Radafa? Oh, Zobe. Eva Benuzi. Zobe. Witchy. Oh, noosh. Victor Hanara?
I can't be letting these two,
Kimba. Maria.
Didn't we just do this?
Shuna. Gorba. Hey, Bruce. Rezo Tharbo. Dabuji. Rekalulu Saquinario. Nusoda. Luchi Biji. Oh, go. Huh? Conchipo Lava. Nameless Weezo. Gamerish Brihei. Accruits. The Genzi Kimbalaya. Zumonis. Suasuo. Dash.
Alright, well, we're going to do a little bit of that. Oh, it went away. Gosh dang it. Or does that... Does this count as holding hands? Okay, does this ever go away? Here, flirt with her. How about that?
Rongi? DZ Bodna. Oh, Zagu Warba. Oh. Sarpada Yamis. Unabur. Oh. Kaizini. Go. Oh. Huh? Wasa.
That's different. Well, enough, because I can't.
Oh, the Moisa Fene? Nibs, Sharuna, and a crab. Amukishina. True. Kissamoy. Risham. Slangy. Oh, Venus, Lemon. Dushaw. Tribna Pennet. Oh, but toys, Skiva.
Here, just do that, okay?
Oh,
I'm sorry that I flirted with my best friend, that I was kissing before I met you. I'm not supposed to be dating her. I kissed her as if I were her sister. And now there's mixed messages. Even though we're both, you know, she's engaged to a guy and I'm married to you. You know. Stop taking it so personally. I can't turn it off. Even though I turn off the stupid attraction, it's still, the game randomly makes it happen and I can't stop it. You got any flowers on you? Yeah, parsley. You got a strawberry? Oh, there you go. You got a rose?
Galimo. Grisham. Oh, Slangy. Billy Finta. Rob. Aw. Dudla. Ah. Oh. In the web.
Yeah, one more time.
Oh.
Here, do that one again.
Galimo.
All right.
Kiss a bit.
Really? That's a new one. Wait, should you try to get a promotion? Well, do you want more money? I mean, look, that's like asking me if I want. I'm one of them rare ones. No, I don't want my promotion because I don't want to be the department manager. I've never wanted to be the meat cutter. I've never wanted to be the boss of my department because then I have to deal with all them corporate big shots from the regional office and all that. I like being just the guy putting the lunch meat on the shelf. And they come in, do their walkthrough, they say, how's it going? I say, you know, whatever, and they're like, they walk away. It's like, I do my job, they appreciate me doing my job, and they all know I do it. All I've ever heard recently when I've had to actually talk to them a little more is, oh yeah, you're one of the better stores around, you do a good job. Okay, well, I really don't want to have to deal with anything else. Now, would it give me more money? Maybe, but not a whole lot. But in her case, yeah, go get a damn promotion. I don't know you. I didn't make you. Go get a promotion.
Oh, where's Rumble?
Unless you're a murderer and you're supposed to like murder more people. I don't know. Are you one of the Reapers? Are you trying to become a Soul Reaper? Because that's where you're getting a promotion. We didn't. Apparently that's a career, and I didn't play through that stuff. I don't know if that causes more people to die or not. All right, you need to go back and back to playing your guitar. You are going to start on the next group of wedding cakes. Flavorize. Sweet Caroline's gonna make some wedding cakes. You know what? Here. That's too many ovens. However, dummy me. Not that you need that on a community lot, but hey. So we're going to make cakes inside of a cake? Yeah, we'll make cakes inside of a cake. Why is this one, must have something to do with that. Whatever. Alright, the square ones or the beachies? I think we're on the beachies now. Yeah, we're on the beachies. Let's see how less glitchy this is, hopefully. Hell yeah! Not that she needs it, but yeah. Sweet Caroline definitely got the secret spice. Any of them, no. No. I was hoping maybe they had, some dowels or something to add more auras. Well, hey, I suppose we can have some crackers while we're waiting. right? Okay, when you finish that one, work on the blue one. Damn. Got enough glue on here? Galaxy glue, galaxy glue. Life would go to pieces without galaxy glue. If you know what that movie is, and you remember when it was new, well, you're either really close, or you're already getting mail from AARP. I'm really close. I'm 49. So what's it from? Oh, a little movie called The Incredible Shrinking Woman. She was incredible and she was shrinking? Yep. She was an incredible woman who also shrank. Well, you know, I mean, hey, it's Lily Tomlin. Of course she is. And then she went and made 9 to 5, or vice versa, whichever one happened. But, you know, yeah, Lily Tomlin. And then she was barely in anything for a long time, and then it was a Big Business came out with her and Bette Midler. They played the twins. Well, it was 2 sets of twins. Okay, she's over, oh wait, no she isn't. It's over here. Oh, for a minute there, I thought I was on Brooke, and they were giving Caroline as her match. I'm like, well, duh, they're already freaking married. Uh-huh. So if I did an episode a day, then episode 211 would be on the 5th. We have exactly 2 weeks to get everything ready to have that wedding. And in the meantime, work on all kinds of other things, because it's not just their wedding, but it's the whole wedding-themed issue for June of 2008. But it's not gonna, we're not gonna be having, it's not gonna happen by then. So, anyway. Yep. We're on a 2-week countdown. Okay, so we got 7 of that kind. Does that get rid of this, though? We're missing a cake. Wasn't there 6 of those? One, two, three, four, five. No, there's only 5 of those. Okay.
Oh, no. Oh.
Uh-oh, this is a transformer. Watch out. Oh, I think it's like this old school toy of Ratchet or Ironhide. What the hell? Well,
Blu-ray.
wait a minute. Can you please get this already? Does it have to be a stereo? I mean, does a jukebox not count as a stereo? Or am I just not being patient enough? Oh, man. Can we cooperate, please? Okay, now it went away.
Oberoi, Lynchy? Gosh, no. Shiny. Lemoyne. Solana and Arkley?
Oh, good. The pink is going way up again.
Badis. It's annoying. Haseen. True. True. Huh? Ooh.
We need to go to Mount Karamembi or whatever it's called. I always call it Karembi, and then I realize, oh, it's like got more syllables than that. Okay, it specifically says in a crypt. I'm sorry. We're not doing that. We'll find something else. Oh, she's got a lot of rewards now. Let's do that one. And then he chooses a different one. Yeah. It's my prerogative. Alright. Come on back over here. Again? Alright. Alright, we need to get rid of that. The next time we have enough to get rid of that. What is that, though? Is that a... What do we... Is it a trait? No. We don't want to retrade all of them. I want to get rid of one trait. I don't think I can get rid of that. I don't, because when it says remove a fear, I think you're talking about when there's a purple one down here, not that thing. Alright, Caroline, when you're done with that one, I want you to clean it. Clean the cake? Yeah, I want you to clean the cake. There you go. Teamwork makes the dream work. It's a good thing your mom and your sister are living at your house taking care of the babies, right? While y'all are out here having fun making confetti cakes. Spaghetti cakes? Yeah, spaghetti cakes. Might as well make a spaghetti cake.
What's an office?
Alright, enough of this poorly decorated crap. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of time left here because I gotta work in not even 6 hours, well, 6.5 hours. So we're not gonna go too much longer here tonight. Well, there's only a ton of those. And a ton of those. We got 5 of those. Okay, well, let's make some more of whatever. We'll just, No, sorry, Dad. We're busy. Well, that's on you. Oh, that's right. That was happening when I was playing the judges, or trying to make them judges. If only it was that easy to make a whole cake and get it all decorated, you know? Just put a little bit on the top, smear half around one side of the thing, and that whole cake is done. Yeah, I think we're gonna need some more of these. Oh, we already had one set to go. What's your problem? What in the hell? She's done everything I want her to do. All I ever wanted her to do was frickin' be a singer. Enough with the... Here, go stare at that. Okay? And you're gonna not bake the next one. There she is. Don't die on me, Natasha.
Come pull. Leave a Hana.
Yeah, let's do some backseat cooking, why don't we? No, you're using the wrong knife. You didn't add enough egg whites. You creamed the sugar the wrong way. I don't know what else you want to do. You've got 4 babies at home.
Java's funny.
And you recently discovered that you had a long-lost sister. And she's living at your house, taking care of your babies, along with your mama. And you still have a mama that ain't dead. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell? Are you turning into frickin' Dana on me? Are you happy? You went pee-pee.
sweet papaya. Salad, yeah. Yes. Yorba.
She's probably gonna end up getting hurt or something from the pillow fight.
Yorba. Yama. Zalon. That's annoying. Avenor. Sibara Hishna. Slunkin' New Beam. Harthick. Swappa.
Quit being so. Hey, quit bitching at your mother.
Batanabi Finosa Golarga. Stoom Satura. Quosenex Nurchel. Henpip Abena. Shinisi Tobal Blurna. Cababine. Tosh. Minnesota Soberano? Kaba Gaba Pavare Glass. Unfuibo. Befite Felka. Venue. Ah. Subi Whip. Rar. Biba Desu. Stebu Pivo. Harmony. Bouchard Meow. Navara Watanini. Romina
There it is. Pummeled by. It's playful, but still pummeled by pillows.
Oberoi Lynchy? Gosh, no. Shalini. Lemoyne. Filana and Arkley? Oh. We'll have to. Oh. Super. Oh. Luma Lightning. Risham. Slangy. Tombra. Zai. Ooh. Yasin Vivid. Oh, we're demons. Shooby Row. Annoy. Ah. Shadow. Risham. Slangy. Oh. Nibui. Wow. Go Limbo. Hana Wanu. Galvajana. Oh, Phoeba. Tinova. Garsha Hartman. Naba Seed. Inapub Hermans. Oblish Spoon. Oh, yeah. Rebuda Pet. Aragoba. Oliva. Yeah.
Can I officiate our wedding? That's like being a director and you're starring in a movie too. Here, get to know her. You've only been married for a few months now, get to know her. Oh, it's her turn now. Why would you even pop this up if it's not available right now? Alright. Come on over here. We're just going to leave her sleeping. And you're going to stand here ready to go. And we're going to save. And we're going to call it a night. Because I got to get to bed. I got to get to bed so I can get to work. So I can come home and hopefully not be so tired that I end up... It'd be nice if when I come home tomorrow I can get on here and start fairly soon. And not like 7 o'clock at night. But, as I mentioned earlier, we are 2 weeks away now. Because I'm making it, instead of episode 200, it's going to be episode 211 is when I'm planning on trying to get everything set for Wally and Misty to get married. That will make 200 episodes since they met each other. Even though in reality, as far as, they met each other while working on the April issue, and now they're working on the June issue. It's only been 2 months. But still. I'll deal with that quote issue in the next 2 weeks. So you can't marry hey, Elsa. If they love each other, they can get married early. That's why there's, couples counseling and all that stuff, Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. This comment here is not on my cell phone. I'm sorry I didn't see that. But yeah, seating arrangements, trying to make sure I got everybody here if I can. Just, I want it to at least look like a wedding. Whether it happens the way the game intends or not. I mean, I might do some practice weddings with some of the not important people, because it is a wedding themed issue, and part of that is there's going to be contests for people to have their weddings at the magazine building using the catwalks and stuff like that. So one way or another, I'll figure out the kinks. And if I don't like it, I won't use it. If I do, I'll use it. But one way or another, we'll have what appears to be a big wedding. I'm gonna try to figure some things out so that we definitely have more than 8 Sims attending. I mean, if I have to make it a business lot and have a bunch of people show up for that, and then lock them in, and then have a club gathering show up, and then lock those people in before the other ones can get out, and maybe use a club door or something that only the club people can go through. And then, and then have just a regular gathering of people come and somehow lock everybody in so that they don't leave right away. If it works, it works. If it don't, but I'm gonna find out without using mods. Because I don't have mods and I'm trying not to use them. And for all I know, that, between now and 2 weeks from now, they could come out with some update that fixes a few things. So, we just don't know. Or a new pack. Or, a new pack or a kit or something. But, anyway, that's going to have to do it for this episode because I got to get to bed. It is now 1 o'clock. That gives me exactly 4 hours to sleep. If I were to put my head down right now. So, thank you to those who joined in. And thanks for any likes and all that good stuff. And, sorry I didn't see your question earlier, and hopefully you're still around. Or hopefully you see that I'm saying it now. So yeah, thanks for watching and all that good stuff, and hope everybody has a good night and a good day, and hope to see you all in the next one that you are able to attend, and I hope you enjoyed. Until then, bye-bye for now.